Looks like everyone going apeshit crazy again over supposed inflation fears. I'm not sure where they gone in the first place. Let's be honest. The fact that the underlying number that we were forced into seeing or perceiving as the current inflation, is it really the number representative of what we're feeling in our pockets, first of all? More so, what current situation is the Fed in? The Fed is stuck between a rock and a hard place, something I've been warning about for quite a long time. They cannot start cutting rates, especially with the current expected CPI. Given that if inflation is going up, they definitely cannot start cutting rates. But what can they do? Does that mean they've started cutting rates all too soon and now inflation is going to pop back up again and they will have to hike rates again? And well, that was not conducive for growth. That is, borrowing, of course, will not be too great if interest rates are higher, as you can imagine. Oil prices are still quite dependent on Middle Eastern turmoil, which for the average market participant perceived right now as all gone and just, erased from reality. But really, we're probably going to see, as going to quote myself, said in my community, in the Discord, the fireworks may reignite at any given moment. If you just look at Iran's airspace or lack of traffic over it, it just looks a little bit suspicious, which sort of proves that things may reignite at any given moment. So oil prices can spike again, obviously can lead up to worse conditions. But let's not all jump to conclusions. These June numbers we're going to get, this Tuesday don't mean anything. Really, we should be waiting for the 11th of August to get our July numbers and see if this is sticky and consistently going higher. That will be a factor. Right now, of course, if we're going to get a surprise of a year-over-year of a 2.8 over a 2.6 expected, it's going to be completely indicative and quite bad, and the market will, of course, react with a downtrend, significant one. If our core, instead of being an 0.3, will end up being an 0.4, for example, or a 5, or pretty much any higher number, that will, of course, result in a very red market, as you can imagine that. It's pretty obvious. These things are obvious, but what we really have to look out for and prepare for is what may come around the corner. Some things I've been warning about for quite some time and saying, well, we should be attentive to. So, hope to see you in the community.